This is a brand new markdown also, and just you're going to love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, so stay there, topped up, and now let's just stay right where we are. Pick of the week, without a doubt. How could it not be? Okay, let's talk about what's happening. You are looking at a jean right here that, number one, first thing I have to tell you, at the $60 price. Huge customer pick at hsn.com. 4.6 stars, right? 4.6 stars at hsn.com. Well, today, we are going to offer it to you for the first time on this insanely low price. We have it marked down. $44.95. And like we said, less than the price of our shorts. The Bermuda we had on a little early, the regular price was $52.95. $44.95. And so easy to buy and shop for because it's all alpha sizing. It's your double, and we have double X small, which we like next to never have. The double X small all the way through 3X. You have three different inseams. You have 28 petite, 31 average, and 34 for your tall. And tonight, $44.95. You have three options, and here's what I'm gonna tell you. If you can, you want them all. You are gonna flip when you see the, I mean, first of all, they look amazing on the girls. All the color choices, we'll have them for everyone right here. So you can see that you have the mid-tone, you have the indigo, and then you have the black, which, and let me put the black up here because the black is like a kind of like a washed black as well. Okay, flare, the perfect flare, Sam, right? I mean, you couldn't get a better wearable flare. This is ridiculous.
Here's what I was gonna say.
We had a top, and I'm sorry to interrupt you, but we just had that little short sleeve top on that was $55. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah. So let me tell you what these are. These are a fashion jean that don't have too much fashion. They're like a cool girl jean that are not like too cool. They are perfect and they are really affordable and they're all done in our vintage wash. So they've got this like real vintage kind of look and quality to them. You're not buying something at $44 that you guys hated. You're buying something that was 4.6 or 4.7 out of 5 stars, which is great. The tab on this is really cool because it looks like a fashion jean from the 1970s with that waist tab, which is so cool. The back of it has the darts that help the jean fit even better and engage the small part of your back. You have our clipped pockets, which is our new kind of rounded pocket in the back. All of this is hand finished. So one person touches these and creates that kind of hand finished look. The pockets, as you guys can see, they're not like center front patch pockets. They're offset onto the side seams.
Yeah.
So they create 0.0 bulk. They have this really cool kind of layered look to them.
Yeah, they do.
This is such a score, you guys. And it's like we make them, I think, one of the best flares because flares are really popular in fashion. They're always very forward. They're very runway inspired. But our flare, as you can see right here on the girls, is perfect. It's not too wide. It's not an elephant bell.
Right.
It comes from more of the trouser family. And I will tell you that our flare is more measured and more tailored, right? And what I think sets this jean off is the waist and the pocket. It kind of makes it really kind of approachable and really easy to wear. So if you're getting the indigo, the mid-tone, or the black, they are all vintage washes. They are all finished by hand. They are very soft and incredibly stretchy. And the flare is really chic and a little bit sexy because it creates the perfect hourglass on your body. If you kind of desire, whether you're curvy or very straight up and down, if you desire that kind of hourglass curve and you want a jean that looks a little bit different than a boot cut, this is where you go. And I'll describe to you guys, if Rocky, if you'll bring the camera back to me, I've explained this to you guys a few times. There are three kind of like, you know, the triad of denim, which is the straight leg, the boot cut, and the skinny. And off of those three come all these different offshoots of silhouettes. So now we're going to be in like the boot cut world, right? Which is the trouser family. So the boot cut, the flare, the trouser, the wide leg, they're all part of that one family, which is like a trouser inspired jean. Now a boot cut is going to be a triangle. So from the knee down, it creates more of a triangular shape. It's very clean. It's very traditional. It has nice balance to it. But the flare, and the reason that all the big fashion brands like to use the flare when they do like a runway, or if they make a suit, like I just saw Nicole Kidman on a red carpet in the most incredible Tom Ford suit with a flared leg. Go look it up. It happened yesterday, I think, or today.
Fabulous.
And what the flare does is the flare curves. It comes in at the knee and it curves out instead of more like angular, like a boot cut. So it's got this very kind of swoopy, swooshy kind of feeling that creates that balance on your body.
Oh,
It's
I love
very
it.
feminine. And it looks so chic and so expensive. So this is the deal. I know the counter's flying. This is a great deal, but a great jean.
It's right. And you're right. That's a good point, Sam. It's not like it's a great price because you know what? And I say this all the time in fashion. I don't care. It could be, you know, well, whatever the price is. If you don't like it, you're not going to buy it, right? So the bottom line is you are getting a really on-trend, fabulous jean at a price that is basically a top, less than the price of our tops at $44.95. Incredible. And I wanted to let, in the mid-tone is definitely the most limited. Okay, about half the quantity already spoken for. There's only about, I think, 600 or 700 left there. Close to about 600. And then in the black that Miss Kenya has on, we have 900 only there. So we don't have that many of these. And 800 in the indigo. So that's all we have. And to know that you still have, even with this insane price, it is, like I said, it is my top pick of the night. It is absolutely the buy of the show. It is a great first purchase to come, wonderful way to come in and understand DG2. It's new classic stretch. So you go with your accurate size. But these are also alpha size, so it's easier, right? I mean, you have your double X small through your 3X. I think, Renee, you're in the small, right? Renee's 5'9", she's in the small. Oh,
Bobby, they're numeric.
Okay, they
Yeah,
are. You know what? I thought so. Okay, my card had it wrong. I apologize. We got to rip that card in
No,
half.
and listen, you know, you stay true to size on these. You have great flexibility. They're nice and light. If you're picking up the blue denim, they're dyed with natural indigo. This mid-tone is going to be a little bit brighter, a little bit of like more of a brighter marine kind of mid-tone, and you can really see how beautiful it is, but it does have that vintage quality versus the indigo, which is a little bit richer.
Yeah,
And a little bit
that.
deeper. So you will see, like, when they look better on, like, this fade doesn't really pronounce itself that way, but they really look fantastic. The stitching is beautiful. The tab at the waist kind of dresses the jean up a little bit. And the black is really nice because it's a softer black. And so it really presents well all year round if you want to wear a black in the summer or in the spring. And by the way, I would wear these with flat sandals, let them drag on the ground, let them be that beachy, cool kind of Malibu vibe, or Birkenstocks, or like your favorite Gladiator sandals. That's very 1970s. And then if you want to elevate them, you put on a little kitten heel, or you put on a wedge, or you put on something that gives you a little bit of height, and you really play into that leg line. That's when this looks more like a trouser. That's when you're like, oh, she looks hot. Like, this is like a sexy jean. And it's a jean, by the way, that looks good on every age. We have seen this on 60, 70-year-olds, and they're turning it out and look incredible in it.
Love it.
And we've seen it on 40-year-olds and 50-year-olds. It doesn't matter who you are. This is DG2. This is not a tricky jean. It is what we call runway to real way. So you're capturing the moment of fashion. You're capturing it at an obscenely amazing value. And you're capturing something that all the heavy lifting's been done for you. People have gotten this home. They've made it their favorite. They've given it 5-star reviews. It's a fantastic jean. And you're not buying, you know, the bottom of the barrel for us trying to get rid of something that nobody liked.
Yeah.
When you get to the 4.6, 4.7 star world of denim, that's an amazing, amazing review.
It really is. And we don't filter the reviews. I always like to say that because I think that's so important. And that was at $60, right? So whatever you think, whatever you thought, boom, it's right there. All the reviews are there. And by the way, every single review is a 5-star review except for one. Think about that. Every single one is a 5-star review except for one, and that's at the $60 price. So at $44.95, we just marked it down. Only a few hundred, by the way, left in all of the different colors. So at 887-711, like I said, this hour is fabulous. We have so many incredible things for you in this hour. Just find something that you like. Let us ship it to your